I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm William Holtz, and this is your Lake of the Ozarks news update brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com and sponsored by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
Today we'll be talking about the Lake of the Ozarks makes a big Netflix debut, for better or worse. Lots of fires around the lake and what you can do to help firefighters. Why a lake representative is backing off one of the hottest issues of the year. And new business has a cure for cabin fever. But first, let's look at what's happening at the lake this weekend that you won't want to miss. Are you ready for a British invasion? The Grammy-nominated Beatles tribute band, the Liverpool Legends, is coming to the Lake of the Ozarks for a 2-night run. If you go to the Main Street Music Hall on Friday or Saturday night, you'll be stepping back in time to experience the Fab Four together again.
Actually, I think it's interesting that the band was actually hand-selected by Louise Harrison, the sister of the Beatles' lead guitarist George Harrison.
That's right, and the area's only tribute band with a direct family link to the original Beatles. Louise intentionally chose each band member for their appearance and their musical talent, so this show replicates the tiniest details. They even use vintage instruments. This show starts at 8 p.m. on Friday and Saturday at Main Street Music Hall in Osage Beach. Premium seats are $30. Regular reserve seating is $25 for adults and $20 for children. And in case you're wondering, this is an event you should buy tickets for ahead of time because it's very popular.
With St. Patrick's Day coming up, there's a lot of fun happening here around the lake on land and water. Now on Saturday, you can enjoy two different parades. One is the 25th Annual St. Patrick's Day Water Parade. That starts at Captain Ron's with a breakfast buffet at 8 a.m. Now the parade begins at 10 a.m. and goes by Bear Bottom Resort, Bulldogs Beach House, and then Larry's on the Lake. Now if you don't want to be in the parade, you can get a ticket for the cruise boat and get a good view of all the decorations as they go by. It makes for a fun day trip on the water, and it's a perfect way to kick off the spring boating season.
A second parade is also happening on Saturday, but this one is on land. At 1 p.m., you can head over to the historic Bagnell Dam Strip to see an old-fashioned parade with floats, marching bands, and goodies for the young and the young at heart. Many of the local restaurants along the strip will be offering specials like corned beef and cabbage feasts.
Now, if you're headed that way, please be careful driving down Bagnell Dam Boulevard before the event while floats are lining up. The road will be shut down at 12:45 and it won't reopen until about 3 o'clock. Now, you can exit or enter Highway HH by using Highway 242, and traffic will be let through at gaps in the parade.
This is a free event and the whole family is welcome, so go ahead and get your green on and grab your lawn chairs and make your way to the strip for an afternoon fun with family watching the floats, motorcycles, and yes, even boats as they make their way along the strip. And who knows, you might even score some candy.
If you want to keep celebrating after the parades are over, then take a ride on the Short Bus Shuffle. A $10 wristband will let you ride safe shuttles to more than 14 great bars on the west side of the lake. Each stop will have live entertainment, drink specials, and St. Patty's festivities. This year they've added even more buses, and they'll be running from 4 p.m. until 1 a.m. If you book your reservations for lodging before the event, there are also a bunch of places offering special rates just for shuffle goers. Lake TV now being joined by CEO of the TriCounty YMCA, Ben Jacoby. Ben, what's going on, man?
Hey, it's great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Of course, brother. We're excited about an event you guys got coming up this weekend. What is it?
It's our 19th annual spring dance. It's the theme this year is peace, love, and dance. With, I hate to say it, all the madness going on in the world. So it's an exciting event for us.
Okay, so where is this dance going to take place at?
It's going to be held at the Lodge of Four Seasons. We have it there every year.
And it's in their grand ballroom, and you said that it starts at 7, but what else you guys got going on around that?
6 p.m. the social starts, so people can come in, have a few drinks, have some hors d'oeuvres and so forth before actual dinner, which is served at 7 o'clock.
Okay, now if we want to get involved in this, what is the cost of coming?
It's $125 per couple, or you can pay for $75 for an individual, and there is options if you want to get 4-person or 5-person table as well. I'm sorry, 4-couple or 5-couple table as well, and just contact the YMCA. We'll let them know what the price is.
So if you want more details on ticket pricing and how you can get involved, just call the TriCounty YMCA. And what's your guys' number there?
It's 348-9230, or you can check us out on our Facebook page or our website, which is lakeymca.org. We try to update it on a daily basis, so there's a lot of information on there as well.
Very cool. And then let's see who's the music's going to be playing there at the event?
It's the Cherry Pistols. So we got a lot of stuff going on. The Cherry Pistols will be there. They'll play once the kind of the event's concluding for the evening. Rick Bryant, the legendary auctioneer around the area, he will be there for a live auction with about 10 to 15 items as well.
That's awesome. And then I know that besides that, the YMCA, you guys just wrapped up your first ever membership drive, and how'd that go?
It was pretty exciting. I've been here for just over a year, and just like you said, it was the first year that we've ever done the membership drive, and our membership has shot up. We've increased about 800 members in probably the past year. So
Wow.
busy at the Y. So if you've not been there lately, come check it out. We're in the process of buying some new equipment, additional equipment, because with 800 new members, we need some more stuff as well. So.
Certainly, go check them out. It's an awesome facility down there. And then, so for people that don't know, some of these events you guys do, where do the proceeds from the spring dance go?
We have a Partners with Youth program, and what it allows is all the underprivileged families and children in the lake area to participate in YMCA programs and activities at a discounted price. So, an example, last year we gave out over $100,000 in financial assistance to those underprivileged families and children. So, all of our special events throughout the year helps go towards our Partners with Youth program.
That's awesome. And Ben, so we're going to see you at the spring dance Saturday?
Absolutely, I'll be there.
All right, Ben. Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. Ben Jacoby, CEO of the TriCounty YMCA. Go check him out at the spring dance this Saturday, 6 o'clock, cocktails, Grand Ballroom at the Lodge of the Four Seasons. Thanks, Ben.
I appreciate it.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Lake TV here at the CADV 8th Annual Chili Cook-Off here at Tantera Resort. And you can see there's an incredible amount of people here trying to find out who has the lake's best chili. We're going to go talk to some of our guest judges. We'll talk to some of the people trying the chilies. And then we're going to find out who wins this year's Chili Cook-Off for Lake Area's best chili recipe here at Tantera Resort. Lake TV now being joined by the brains behind the operation, Executive Director of the CADV, Angie Feeney.
This is our second event that everybody dresses up or does the table themes, and people love it. Adults love to dress up.
We got a Western theme. We got Miss Holly over here, and we've got the bad guys over here. And that's Corey Anderson with Lake Ozark PD, Bobby McCrory with our police department, and Tom Gorsline here. And we're actually hoping to win that spot here.
People are very proud of their chilies, and they take it seriously, so we take it seriously.
Awesome. Mike, thanks, brother.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate
Mike Clayton, Mix 92.7 here at the CADV Annual Chili Cook-Off.
So the big trophy goes to, for $500. I forgot the name of the team. No, seriously, the heat is on, the Camden County Sheriff's Department.
This year's chili cook-off was unique. It was different, and everything was very good. Really, there's no last place winners. Just everybody's come out here and have a good time. It's been great.
What an awesome day.
Yeah, it was. It was a great day. We're so thankful for everybody coming out, bringing their chili. We had 16 teams, and it was a good day for sure.
For parents who get stir crazy with kids at home, there's a new business in town made just for you. It's called My Playhouse, and it's an indoor play cafe for parents and babies up to 6 years old. The new spot is located in Stonecrest Mall and just opened on March 1st. The owner and stay-at-home mom, Natalie Bruce, says she envisions My Playhouse to be a community gathering place for caregivers and young children where adults can meet to relax while their kids engage in imaginative and social play. It's open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
That sounds like a pretty cool idea and a much needed place for kids and parents alike.
Yes, it is, and the entire space was designed with both safety and creativity in mind. The room dividers are low so that the kids are never out of view. The toys are made of durable plastic without sharp edges, and the ball pit is shallow so crawling babies or new toddlers can enjoy it. Kids have all kinds of fun to explore here, including a child-sized grocery store. The admission varies depending on the age of your child, but adults and babies under 6 months are always free. Kids 6 to 12 months can get in for $3 per day, and kids 1 through 6 can play for $6 a day. There's also monthly and seasonal passes available too.
Road improvements on Highway 54 will shut down lanes and are expected to cause major traffic headaches this spring. Among them, deck improvements to the eastbound Little Gravoy Creek Bridge, located just east of the Lake Ozark. That will shut down all the eastbound lanes, and traffic will be head-to-head going east and west on the other side. Crews plan to start the bridge work in mid-March and hope to be finished by Memorial Day weekend. Now, the resurfacing job will begin in late spring and should be done by early November.
There's been a huge development, one of the hottest stories of the year, and it has some folks wondering what's really going on behind the scenes in Jefferson City. In January, State Representative Diane Franklin of Camdenton proposed a bill to the House of Representatives to demerge the Water Patrol from the Highway Patrol. According to Franklin's office, she is now no longer pushing that bill forward, which has many folks asking what was the point. Well, according to Franklin, the bill stirred up conversation and got the Highway Patrol to make some changes. Last week, the patrol announced that it will change policies within the Water Patrol division. Franklin believes these changes will restore the division to its pre-merger focus and high quality of service. Among other things, the new strategy will add more troopers to the area and make use of officers with past Water Patrol experience. They will also be increasing their boating education efforts, including BWI, boat safety, and wake awareness through social media, local media, and literature.
Some more interesting news in the world of politics. Camden County 2nd District Commissioner Cliff Luber formally announced that he won't be running for re-election this year. Now, Luber made the statement in a letter to the editor and cited increasingly hostile environment of the commission along with certain health issues as his reasons for not running. Now, Luber's been struggling with a handful of citizens who most recently have taken issue with the commission's handling of the Max Creek Park. Now, also coming into play is his relationship with presiding Commissioner Greg Hasty, as that has gone downhill since Hasty took office last year. Luber also believes he's been treated unfairly by some local media outlets.
Mid-County Fire Protection District firefighters have been extremely busy lately. Last week, more than 15 fires blazed across the district over a 3-day period, testing the strength, endurance, and patience of the firefighters. A combination of high winds, dry conditions, and folks deciding to light a fire during a burn ban have caused fires to pop up all over the district. Last week alone, more than 200 acres were burned.
Yeah, we've been hearing this kind of story a lot this year. Mid-County Fire Chief Scott Franzen says it's because we've had a particularly dry winter, so fire conditions remain very dangerous, even if we get a small amount of rain. And with the warming spring weather, fire risks only get greater.
Exactly, and many of these fires have been located in remote areas, and the crews are literally working in the line of fire and hiking long distances, carrying very heavy equipment through hilly terrain. And they are doing it without much rest because they're leaving one call to respond to another. So before you start burning, think of these firefighters and your neighbors and make sure to call for a permit and to find out if it is safe to burn.
That's right. Now, every fire district requires that you get a fire permit, and all districts have burn lines. Fire permits are free, and you can get one very easily by calling the firehouse in your district, which is also the number to call to find out whether conditions are even safe to be burning.
The owners of the popular lakefront bar Jolly Rogers plan to release the Kraken for the summer season. The lake's newest restaurant and bar, the Kraken Shack, will celebrate its grand opening on May 21st. Joe and Christy Young, who own Jolly Rogers, are renovating the old arcade space and converting it into the Kraken Shack Seafood and Oyster Bar, a climate-controlled restaurant and bar. The new hotspot will be right next door to Jolly Rogers. During the off-season, the Youngs have been working to construct the new venue along with an arcade for the family-friendly destination that will be next door to the playground. And of course, most important is the Kraken Shack menu, which will include smoked tuna dip, shrimp boil, and oysters shucked right in front of you. The grill and oysters are open for viewing so diners can watch the cooks and shucks whistle while they work.
And here's an interesting little tidbit about the new building. Now, on the inside, the restaurant features timber that was first used at a railroad depot in Washington, Missouri. It was brought to the lake and used in a cabin on the cove where Jolly Rogers now stands, but it's now in its 4th incarnation as an accent in the Kraken Shack. Well, soon a whole new audience will know more about the Lake of the Ozarks. Netflix is picking up a new drama series titled Ozark, which is starring and directed by Jason Bateman. Now, the Arrested Development star Bateman will be playing a more dramatic role in Ozark, which is about the dark and dangerous world of drug money laundering. Now, rumor has it they will film most of the show in British Columbia and Georgia, but the series is set in the Lake of the Ozarks. They are aiming to start production in the spring of this year and hope to debut the show late in 2017.
That should be an interesting one to watch. On a side note for Netflix fans, this show will be produced by the same group that made the Netflix hit House of Cards.
Yep, and while some folks aren't happy about the content of the show, they don't like that it's connecting the drug trade to our Lake of the Ozarks, it could be a good thing for tourism here. The UK Telegraph has reported the TV show Breaking Bad which is also about drugs, and that created a whole new tourism industry in Albuquerque.
Well, that's the lake in a nutshell. I'm Ashley Kyle, and this has been your Lake of the Ozarks news update. Thanks for watching us on Como Connect Channel 90, and watch anytime on mylaketv.com.
That's right, and don't forget to connect with us on Facebook and Twitter at MyLakeTV, and you can check out our recently launched Instagram page at handle my_LakeTV. For Ashley Kyle and the entire news team here at the Lake TV News Studio, I'm William Holtz. Stay classy, Lake of the Ozarks.